We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Looking deep to the right side. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They look to throw it here on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Singleton. Here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And the Mustangs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Mustangs' offense is on the move now. The shotgun running play call. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo.
Stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. What a catch! The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9.
What a great route here by this tight end on 3rd down, and the quarterback does a smart thing. Big fella, who's your best friend on 3rd down? Of course, the tight end, and now we've got 1st and goal.
1st and goal, handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. No gain makes it 2nd and goal from the 9. To throw, it's Jennings. There's a screen pass to the running back. And we're able to get him down.
Well, that That completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Third down and goal for the offense. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU. Methodical but effective, Curry. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Inside the... the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group formation and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Returner looking to create better field position. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air, it's Jennings. Moves out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And it's hauled in way downfield. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Mustangs. There was no catching him that time.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. First down, looking to throw the football. Nice grab. It's Davidson. Tackle made after a big gain. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And looking to throw now on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Tigers.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Back to throw. It's Jennings. Defense is coming after him. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires quickly to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And he goes down after a huge gain. This offense is clicking now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's when you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Lets it go quickly. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
Looking to make a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to pass. It's Klubnik. Pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass ball is incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. He's going to take off. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Mustangs come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The Mustangs will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to pass. It's Jennings. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, SMU. Look out. Whole different game now.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball, and the whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
P&T is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. He's in the clear. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. They'll try the right here. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And here comes a deep shot. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. There's the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, try to force a field goal attempt. Scanning the field, it's Klubnik. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. It's a foot race. He's going to finally head out of bounds, but talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. We're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They test the middle there, but yet nothing.
The defense made a quick play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it in the third quarter of play. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to throw. It's clubbing it. Deep shot toward the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. The conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Ball scooped up by the defense.
Well, and that play ends in a complete disaster for the offense. A fumble on a 2-point conversion. Have to protect the ball much better than that.
So, tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Bringing pressure. There's contact on the throw. Incompletion sets up a second down. He's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Mustangs come to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to.
Here's the throw deep downfield. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21. The Mustangs will have 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
And it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double coverage certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Running back grabs it on the screen. The play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Mustangs, as they come roaring back now. This will be fun. Strange things happen. The conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, 4th quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Chewing clock with the running game. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Third down is a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, these are the kind of plays you have to make to be able to win the game in the second half. This back had a great first half and has gotten plenty of touches, so you've got to make sure this half is different than how things have gone so far.
Less than a yard to go here on fourth down. The offense is going to go for it. Hand it off. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. The 40. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. First play of the drive now, the begin of the 41. Dropping back, it's Jennings. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Incomplete, they cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep throw. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Touchdown, SMU. The comeback is on. Here we go. A That's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Automatic in the PAT. Onside kick. And I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. Oh, the coverage seemed a little bit too eager. They have to make sure the ball goes 10 yards. That's a crucial mistake here late in this tight game. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Pounding away with the run game. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? The back's got it. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship. This offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And there's the handoff. He's in the clear. Here he goes. Crosses the 10. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, in college football anymore, Chris, you get caught up in the big plays through the passing game. But we're seeing what this back can do when he has room to run. Great acceleration, great speed. I know he gets tackled here at the 2-yard line. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give that young man the football again. Let him get his touchdown.
And a timeout taken by the defense. 18 seconds left on the clock.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And the defense signals time here with just 13 seconds left on the clock. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.